Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Two and one now to Mookie.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I know this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
The next Cub up, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
Here comes the 0-1. Betts is on the move. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-1 misses. Ball two. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Votto leads off second with nobody out.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. 1 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. To this point in the inning. From the stretch, the 1-2, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Miller Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next for Milwaukee, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Rizzo is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Mike Clevenger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early, 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Three-two pitch. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Correa.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bichette, a runner at second with one away. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
So now it's Mark Canha
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Peralta is under it, and that retires the side. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Canha giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hard on the ground toward short. Bichette's got it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Walker Buehler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Walker Buehler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's just an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable, licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Peralta on third with 2 out. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. He's set. The 3-1. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The payoff pitch. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
The pitcher, number 52, Mike Clevenger.
So digging in now, Mike Clevenger. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count remains full. Here's the payoff pitch. This is skied into short left center. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
And the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, number 14.
Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Grounded to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. He singled and scored the game's only run back in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
from the stretch.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential.
Number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 3-2 one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Miles Michaelis trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Three runs already home here. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
And that misses 2 and 2. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Hanna flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Hunter Dozier will get the call here as he'll head for the pitcher.
Number 17. Hunter Dozier.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Kenna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4-0. Jake Odorizzi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Jake Odorizzi.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ground ball right into the shift. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Garver. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box now, Mike Clevenger. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Carlos Correa is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, not great. He's 1 for 8. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Clevenger, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Ronald Acuna. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
.30 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. In is Joey Votto now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Fastball well outside. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 5 for 13. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Yoenis Cespedes. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
5-0 the final score today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Clevenger pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.